Now on Good Morning El Paso, an El Paso police officer on the other side of the law. Why he remains behind bars this morning in the state capitol. As the investigation of the Orlando massacre continues, authorities getting a clearer picture of what went on in the hours before the gunman opened fire.
In the race for the White House, the gloves are off and the focus is on the economy. I'm Lauren Lister in Washington. I'll have more coming up.
Live, where news comes first. From the Mesilla Valley and Las Cruces to El Paso and the borderland. This is ABC7's Good Morning El Paso.
Rise and shine. A very good morning to you, El Paso, Las Cruces, and Juarez. I'm Stephanie Valle. It is 6 o'clock right now on your Wednesday morning. We're getting things started with our forecast. Hi, Nicole.
Hi there, Stephanie. Good morning, everybody. We're going to talk about yesterday's temperatures before we talk about the heat we're expecting today. We had a high of 98 degrees yesterday, just slightly above average. Today, we will heat things up. Our ABC7 threat tracker showing the main issue will be the heat this afternoon. We're going to start that heat wave, so to speak, starting today. Wind shouldn't be an issue, and we do have a slight chance for showers in the forecast. Now, our clouds and radar picture showing us dry conditions right now. No rain is in sight to our south, towards our north, so we're off to a very nice start. Coming up in just a few minutes, we're going to take a look at current temperatures to get you out the door and the ABC7 WeatherNet sites to check on temperatures in your neighborhood. That's all coming up, Stephanie.
Okay, thank you, Nicole. El Paso police officer is behind bars in the state capitol and can't expect to be on leave once he gets back to the borderland. Police in Austin say he caused a deadly crash while driving drunk. El Paso police say that 26-year-old Alan Dieguez is a 3-year veteran of the force, and this mugshot came from the Williamson County Jail authorities. At this point, he is only charged with DWI and unlawful carrying of a firearm. The crash happened around 1 o'clock in the morning yesterday in Williamson County, about 600 miles east of El Paso. Officials say that Dieguez was speeding on I-35 when he crashed into the back of a semi. This is video from ABC affiliate KVIA. The driver of another 18-wheeler tried to avoid the debris but lost control, catching fire, and a third 18-wheeler also caught fire after hitting the debris. One person was killed. Happening today, the first set of railways for the downtown streetcar project will be installed. And this morning, Oregon Street between Glory Road and Cincinnati is closed. Good morning, El Paso's Denise Olivas is live from the scene with the details. Hi, Denise.
And you want to avoid Oregon Street altogether, as you can see why right now only the northbound lane of Oregon Street is open. On the other side, the southbound lanes, as you can see, already part of that street already dug up. The crews are here in place, and of course they are ready to start a lane that the rail segments for the downtown street project. And it's a 5-step process that includes removing all the pavement, then welding the rail segments, leveling the ground. That alone will take 3 to 6 weeks. The rail segments, each measuring about 415 feet long, will be installed and welded. Then a slab of concrete will be poured around the rails, and that will take about 2 to 3 weeks to set in. And lastly, crews will make those final repairs to smooth out the street. In the meantime, you can expect closures in place as crews lay the tracks in this area. Other crews around are preparing to do the same along the nearly 5-mile route of the downtown streetcar project. Again, this will be the first time in about 40 years that we see these railways return to El Paso and return to this area to complete the downtown street project. For now, we're live in West El Paso. Denise Olivas, ABC7.
All right, Denise, thank you. And now to new information. ABC7 has uncovered more details about the man involved in a 5-hour standoff with El Paso police. Officials say 48-year-old Benjamin Ritter is a suspect in a robbery. The U.S. Marshal's office and police tried to take him into custody on Monday evening, but he locked himself inside an apartment in West El Paso on the 5200 block of Carousel. Ritter was frequently a fitness expert guest on local TV stations, including ABC7, and he also made guest appearances on the KVIA.com morning show. But this video is from the SWAT situation just on Monday night. ABC7 learned the details of the robbery case in which Ritter is accused. He's one of 4 suspects. Warrants were issued for Ritter, along with Jessica Irwin, Alfredo Alvarado, and Kimberly Peterson. Police say they robbed a 36-year-old man in April and held him against his will. And until Monday, Ritter was the only one still on the loose. Details also emerging in the Orlando gunman's plan to attack the Pulse nightclub. Investigators say the shooter went to the club, paid the entry fee, went inside, and then at some point he left. He would return 2 hours later to carry out his plan. Officials still working out what he did in the 2 hours that he was not at the club. Authorities also say the shooter bought plane tickets to San Francisco for himself, his wife, and child in July. His wife told officials that the shooter left the house that Saturday angry and with a bag. His wife has retained an attorney since she was initially questioned. In the race for the White House now, it's Donald Trump versus Hillary Clinton on the economy. Clinton says Trump is dangerous for the economy, while Trump is defending himself, fresh from a campaign shakeup after firing his embattled campaign manager. ABC's Lauren Lister has more. It's your voice, your vote.
In the race for president, the gloves are off and the economy's in focus.
She has a bad temperament. She would do so badly with the economy.
Donald Trump taking on Hillary Clinton in a sit-down with ABC's David Muir after she blasted the presumptive GOP nominee for 45 minutes in this Ohio speech, calling him dangerous for the economy and taking aim at the billionaire businessman's business acumen.
Just like he shouldn't have his finger on the button, he shouldn't have his hands on our economy. He's written a lot of books about business. They all seem to end at chapter 11.
Trump responding.
So what I've done is I've used brilliantly the laws of the country, and not personally, just corporate. And if you look at people like myself that are at the highest levels of business, many of them have done it many, many times.
When it comes to campaign finance, public filings revealing Trump raised around $3 million in May to Clinton's $25.5 million. Trump downplaying the significance.
I'll be honest, I've never raised money before for this because I've never done it before. I think I'd be very good at it. As far as I'm concerned, I'd be very happy to continue to self-fund.
And on the trail today, expect the next round of this fight. Clinton delivers a policy speech on the economy, making the case she's better for handling it. Trump is slated to give a speech attacking Hillary and Bill Clinton. Lauren Lister, ABC News, Washington.
It is now 6:07, time for weather and traffic on the 7s. We have Nicole and Mauricio standing by. Let's start off with Nicole. Hi there.
Hi there, Stephanie. Let's take a look at our planner for this morning. At 7 o'clock, we're at 79 degrees, and by 9 o'clock, 86 degrees. By 11 o'clock, 94 will be the temperature. Currently, we're off to a very nice start pretty much throughout the entire region. El Paso, we're at 79 degrees. Calm winds in the forecast. Humidity, not too bad. We're sitting at 36%. Las Cruces, 69, so a little cooler. Light winds currently. The winds are not an issue. On our ABC7 WeatherNet sites across southern New Mexico, Sierra Middle School, 77. Mesilla Valley Christian School, 76. And at the Farm and Ranch, 72 is the current temperature. This afternoon, the temperatures will heat up, but we'll talk about rain chances, an hour-by-hour look at the latest Future Track computer model, talk about those rain chances for the next few days, and if it will affect your weekend plans. That's coming up in Storm Track weather. Mauricio?
Well, Nicole, we're seeing major delays right now in West El Paso. On I-10 East from Red to Executive, 37 minutes is your drive time. Typically, it's about 6 to 7 minutes, so 30-minute delays. Same thing with Sunland Park to Zaragoza, and you see it just jumped up right now. 52 minutes, 65 minutes for Sunland Park to Zaragoza on I-10 East. You're going to want to avoid that area because as we take a look at our ABC7 traffic flows, there's an accident that occurred on I-10 East near Executive causing major delays. If we take a look at our current speed right there, we're at 2 miles an hour. You're going to be pumping on the brakes the whole time. So instead of that, there's a couple of alternate routes you can take. Of course, you could just take Mesa right there and things are running smoothly now. Or you can get off here on Sunland Park from I-10, go up Sunland Park Drive and start to take Mesa. Remember, if you are on I-10, that exit on I-10 East on Mesa is closed, but you can get off on Resser and then get onto Mesa. Let's take a live look outside now on our ABC7 TxDOT cameras. I-10 at mile marker 14, that eastbound lane on the left side of your screen, and major delays. Stephanie?
Okay, Mauricio, thank you for that heads up. And next on Good Morning El Paso, the city's largest district has a new budget this morning. What homeowners can expect in their taxes. It's 6:09, and this is ABC7, where news comes first.